Welcome! We are so glad that you are with us today for Forefront Charity's 7th annual Gala. We can't believe that we're celebrating our 7th year together thanks to generous supporters like you. Forefront Charity started in 2015 with an ambitious vision, purposeful people, and creative ideas. We just returned from our first trip back to our sites in India, and it was a joyous celebration. A celebration of impact, hope, reuniting with friends, smiles, and shared experiences. We're so thankful for our entire Forefront team here for all their efforts, and also our utmost thanks to the local team in India, from our director Naveen to our school staff and local changemakers and all of our pillars. They were key to making all of this happen despite much adversity and the pandemic. And finally, we thank you, our generous donors and supporters, in partnering with us on this journey and making the possibility of providing people with basic life necessities a reality. After you hear about the life-changing stories you help make, your heart and life will never be the same. It's so amazing that before the pandemic, we were primarily in India building water wells and overseeing our school construction. And now, our programs have grown to all 4 pillars. And in our most recent trip, we celebrated the installation of our 57th water well, launched the new Vivo Blue water filtration technology, met all 160 of our students at Forefront School from pre-K to 3rd grade, held diabetes clinics to even more villages, spread awareness for women's health, and empowered our youth. It was incredibly awesome. However, we also saw how the pandemic disrupted the region we serve and lost some of our own local team members. India was the 3rd worst affected country worldwide by COVID-19. There was enormous devastation to our economy. Multiple households had to share the same water source and toilets. There was a shortage of hospital beds and ventilators. And more than 8 out of 10 people reported a reduction in food intake. This trip confirmed the importance of long-term sustainability. Our mission was not to be a band-aid for issues, but to address them directly with skills, detection, awareness, and empowerment. And that is at the heart of our mission statement. Enable every person, equip leaders, and establish self-sustaining communities. And we do this through our 4-pillar approach of providing basic life necessities, which is clean water and sanitation, quality education, affordable medical care, and empowerment opportunities. With our approach, not only have we become more sustainable, but we have also grown in impacting the local communities by creating a ripple effect of change. Our theme this year is United in Compassion. Compassion encourages us to be kind. Compassion is also about understanding the struggles of others, which leads to action. Compassion means not turning away from challenging situations. It pushes us to face the reality that 1 in 10 people still do not have access to clean water. 35 million children aged 6 to 14 do not go to school. And 1 in 6 people with diabetes in the entire world comes from India. But I see change, and our communities in India are resilient. Our teachers are using various innovative strategies to keep our students' academic achievements on track or exceeding expectations. We're also holding fast to our mission and promise to provide a subsidy for girls' tuition so they could continue their schooling. We have local change makers implementing programs in each of our pillars. Many locals look to Forefront Charity to continue to provide basic life necessities. Here in the U.S., we saw many compassionate acts this year, such as some of our corporate donors, Kirk Soap and Counting Stars, who created a limited edition compassion soap, where all proceeds went to building a water well. Over 50 individuals came to our first ever golf outing to further raise support towards our 4 pillars. A middle school from New Jersey raised funds for a water well year after year. New foundations joined our Forefront family. One of our very own team members ran the New York City Marathon to donate to Forefront Charity. And 2 sisters gave their tutoring money to provide quality education for a girl at our school. Changing the world may seem daunting, but we don't have to change the world overnight. All of these and your selfless contributions add up to make a great impact. As we see compassion in action, both here in the US and abroad in India, we are reminded that helping others and raising our future generations are universal. You are not alone. And our shared sense of compassion is what unites us, and there are thousands of us united together, building on the momentum of change. So thank you again for partnering with us so far on this journey. We are so excited for what lies ahead. Now, I am pleased to share with you our first update on our medical and empowerment pillars. Please welcome Christina.
Thanks, Matt. Hi, everyone. My name is Christina. I'm the Director of Empowerment, and I'm extremely excited to have the opportunity to share with you our impact. With access to clean water, quality education, medical workshops, and empowerment opportunities, all 4 pillars work together to create change in communities. And these changes are truly sustainable as our local changemakers take ownership and lead these programs. Last year, we developed and initiated the Changemaker Leadership Program, under which we were able to identify, train, and recruit passionate individuals that wanted to make changes in their communities. Through this program, we started off with 1 changemaker and have rapidly expanded. And now we're happy to share that we have a changemaker in every pillar that will lead programs and create change in their communities. Our team in India now consists of our Director of India and 4 changemakers that will help execute programs for each pillar. The Diabetes Awareness Program that our medical team has worked tirelessly to develop has been expanded into 3 additional villages this year. Through the dedication, hard work, and passion of our medical changemaker, our team in India was able to educate over 625 people to date on the seriousness of diabetes and provide ways that they can manage minor symptoms through diet and exercise. The team tested over 56 people for their blood glucose levels and blood pressure to provide recommendations in their more recent sessions alone. And we have even more exciting news. We introduced our girls' empowerment program called Forefront Fearless. This program is an after-school program meant to empower girls to become future leaders through helping them understand their own potential. Geared towards the ages of 9 through 12, it will include a corresponding lesson and activity on topics such as body positivity, female role models, and public speaking, all led by a female changemaker. It will also include a mentorship aspect where the young girls will meet with local college-age females and focus on personal development. In our more recent trip to India, we held our first ever Forefront Fearless session. The team was able to pilot a module on public speaking in the village of Nagaram. Prior to the session, the children expressed that they found public speaking in class to be scary and avoided it at all costs. After the module, we found that many of the kids were encouraged to speak in public and even volunteered to practice their public speaking skills in front of the whole village. We will be expanding this program into more villages next year, and we really hope to encourage the next generation of girl changemakers. We're envisioning a future where the gender disparity gap is closed, and we hope to see the next generation of young women that strive to achieve their dreams and excel in their careers. Forefront Fearless is just the stepping stone in helping these young girls realize their full potential. This is just the beginning, and we're working very hard on more programs and initiatives that will create confidence and inspire sustainable community change. And we truly couldn't do any of this without your help. And we also want to give a special shout out to our local team in India for all of their hard work in creating everyday impact. Their dedication and passion drives us to create programs that really make a difference in their everyday lives. Thank you, and now back to Matt.
Thank you, Christina. Our Diabetes Impact, Forefront Fearless, and the Changemaker Leadership Program, they are all incredible, life-changing strides forward. What was once a vision is now a reality, bringing exponential change to our communities and beyond. Now, for a quick update on our clean water pillar. Providing clean water is the basis of all life and how we all began. Without access to clean water leads to other health issues, thus leading to more financial burden. It would also result in time lost, such as children staying home from school or parents unable to work and provide for their family. So I'm happy to share that we have 60 water wells to date and counting. We are continually building water wells to provide clean water, and we thank all of our donors like you and all of our water well sponsors to make this a reality. At last year's gala, we shared our new Vivo Blue water filters. We had the privilege to visit the village of Kuluru and meet the village leaders. We shared with them the importance of clean water and the benefits of Vivo Blue. Personally, I always wanted to share a glass of water with them from the same source. And thanks to Vivo Blue, we were finally able to enjoy clean water together. This water filter has reached 60 families, and we will continue to distribute this to more families and villages. Now, I would love to take you over to India for an update from our Forefront School.
Namaste. The word charity means generosity in giving something to the needy out of loving kindness towards them. There is a proverb, charity begins at home. A person who is kind at heart and possesses compassion from his early days towards the needy is generally found to help and provide support to the poor. That person finds true joy in providing some financial relief to the needy people. Thus, charity begins at home or in your community. Of course, it spreads all over the world, and with your support, our local India team is empowered to provide charity to our communities. Hello, I am Anusha Kuruvati and I am very blessed to be the school administrator at Forefront School. At Forefront Charity, as you have heard, we have a 4-pillar approach, which include clean water and sanitation, quality education, affordable medical care, and empowerment opportunities. Right away, I take this privilege to thank all our beloved donors attending this 7th annual Forefront Gala event. Having a quick glance at Forefront Charity's history in India. It's been 7 years since Forefront Charity was set up in our country. I am happy to see its roots and branches spreading into different sections of the society with the provision of clean drinking water as the catalyst. Our vision and mission to provide quality education is an even greater blessing, which also includes 50% tuition reduction for the female students to encourage their way to school. This was made only possible with the generosity of our beloved donors. A look at the school infrastructure is a direct reminder of our dedication, hard work, and perfection of the plan. In addition, designing the curriculum and selecting the best educators on campus required great determination. We still remember those days when we were eagerly awaited for the completed school building to fill at least one classroom with students. Hearty thanks to our donors again. It's your continuous support which helped us to stay motivated and bring awareness of the importance of quality education in our surrounding villages consisting of many unschooled parents. Finally, the progress and impact is here, with an entirely occupied ground floor with our little student leaders consisting of 5 classrooms. At Forefront School, we all are looking forward to nurturing well-rounded students which include quality education, life skills, and achieve their potential to be equipped in the fast-paced world around us. We aspire for our kids to be the great public speakers, creative writers, and much more for a better future and society. I am happy to share with you all that our motto, Learners Today, Leaders Tomorrow, is gradually being fulfilled by our little students in our initial years. We are able to observe a progressive change in the curricular and co-curricular activities of our kids in the recent years, despite their unschooled parents and the environment they were brought up in. Despite Telugu, the local dialect, being their mother tongue, our kids can communicate well in English too. For instance, there is a child in our grade 3 class named Puneet Sai. His father is in the army and his mother is taking care of both her children. He has some health issues and is also afraid and scared to go to school. But with our amazing staff helping, motivating, supporting, and guiding him, he now wants to go to school. His parents are very happy and surprised to see him in this manner. His writing, reading, and presentation skills have all improved tremendously. He also can now answer so many of the difficult questions that some of his classmates can't answer. We are all so proud of him and his growth at Forefront School. It's our pleasure to remember our selfless donors. Because of you, we are able to hire the best educators for these young future warriors in preparing them for the challenges ahead. As an interlink, Forefront School has not only helped the kids to fulfill their right to education, but also empowered the unprivileged and unemployed people of our society. Many who did not have access to education is now having the access to education. All these miraculous changes that had happened at Forefront is not possible without your continuous and generous support. We are very grateful to all our donors and admire your support for the future generations in the years ahead for a life-changing opportunity at Forefront School. Thank you all, and back to you, esteemed.
Wow, thank you, Anusha, and it's so great to hear from my school. Hi everyone, I'm Sarah and I am part of the People and Culture team here at Forefront Charity. This year, Forefront Charity wanted to be as encouraging as ever, and for us that meant sharing our vision of United in Compassion. Our goal is to reach as many people as possible, not only to spread awareness, but also to inspire action. Why United in Compassion? Well, compassion is a unique experience that we all have felt. It's when you see or hear an opportunity to help another and feel that conviction or a little tug to take action. Compassion is helping someone pick up their dropped papers from the ground. Compassion is dropping off food to a neighbor during a rough time. Compassion is providing clean water, quality education, and accessible medical care to those without it. We did not set out just to inspire, but also to remind you all that we are compassionate. That even with our endlessly busy lives and the seemingly never-ending world events, that we are global citizens that have not lost ability to give or help each other. This year, we've been navigating the theme of compassion. We started by recognizing that compassion is what the world needs. Then we were reminded that we all have the power to be an agent of compassion. And today, we celebrate that compassion brings unity. We're all compassionate, and when we are united together for a common cause, we create a wave of change that is greater than any individual effort. Your compassion has a serious impact this year and has never been bigger. This year, through our shared efforts, we have built 11 wells, enrolled 85 additional students to our school, making that a total of 160 students, and reaching over 7 new communities with diabetes and community engagement sessions. Through unity and compassion, we have been able to impact over 94,000 people to date. What an amazing impact you have had, and you are a part of thousands of agents of compassion. I want everyone to take a moment and really process the lives you have changed with your compassion. I'd like for you all to join me in picturing the future and the impact that we could have if we doubled or tripled our efforts to spread compassion. I believe that with all of our Asians that are attending tonight, and with your generosity, we can further our impact with our new changemakers across 4 pillars. So tonight, we are going to create a tide of compassion, not only here, but also in India. By donating $50, you'll be investing into our changemakers across clean water, quality education, accessible medical care, and empowering opportunities. By investing into them, you are investing into many villages, each with over 100 people. A small, generous donation will lead to a huge wave of impact. So please consider donating any amount that you're comfortable with in the link below and join us tonight. When we are united in compassion, the opportunities, the love, and the care we are able to create and give is truly endless, and it's more powerful than what anyone can do alone. We are truly inspired every day by all of you, and we thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you in person next year.